Oh, I don't know. Maybe because all of London's black cabs are driverless, run by AI.
Cannot sit idle. We have the strength that comes from our beliefs. We have the duty to uphold them.
98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew to every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll. I should say that. This is not any poll. This is an official poll. Right in the very heart of government. It's not a knock-off fake poll of an elderly couple and their mangy old dog sitting on a bench waiting to die. This is an official poll. So let's just put those words, official poll, through an online translator in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out what it actually means. Made up lie. There we go. Got to clear that up. I think it's fair to say entirely trust these official polls. They feed us, Alice. They could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9% of children like ice cream, and I would instantly assume that all children now hate all ice cream and would prefer to eat a bucket of gravel mixed with dead badger. They could publish an official poll saying that 10 out of 10 cats prefer cat food.
This dead human downloaded lines of code from the Black Cab network mere moments before dying. It appears the network has been tampered with, and poorly. This code is amateurish, crammed in there like a pack of crayons in a dim child's nose. There's even a comment attached to the code.
What does it say?
No words, just bit strings, gibberish, and not enough of it to compile any useful data.
So some hacker's taken control of London's black cabs to commit murder.
Exactly, but I need more data to be sure.
We ought to download these bit strings from some other cabs. Well, the more data we compile, the better we can pinpoint this hacker and where they're operating.
I don't believe it. It's on an angle. You've artificially inflated it ahead of time, and anyone that falls for one deserves all the disappointment of trying to match it to reality. These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean, we have this technology now where they can spy on my every bowel movement. There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder, and you can't get me consistently hot water.
Speaking of media drones, I mean, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion and dignity than the human journalists we used to have to put up with, and a much more accurately calibrated moral compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alice. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz.
Bagley, what do we have?
The same crude code with bit strings in a comment. I'll try converting them.
Wearing clothes I've never worn before. Well, we all have to.
Broadcast. All we ask, let us.
What was that?
So these bit strings came from an audio file and not, as I suspected, from someone kicking their keyboard down a spiral staircase. Hack another cab and I can decode the rest.
These cabs will just plough into another civilian whenever they want. Hurry, yeah?
To be honest, I've just given up on all news and reality now, Alice. I just, in fact, I now just make up my own headlines these days. I get a piece of paper and a pen. Remember them? Paper and pens, those were the days. And I'll just write down the headlines I want to read. Now, I'll just make my own newspaper. Here I've got today. If you point at the bird shit on your car window and say it's a currency, no one can tell you otherwise. Screams Chancellor at Bilderberg karaoke night. Let's write another headline. Here we go. PM announces Britain's back on track after swapping all Crown Estate properties for some magic beans. Might as well. We've got to do something as the nation we are today. Here's another one. Wild joy on the streets as Britain signs £864 zillion treaty.
I now have enough bit strings to complete the audio file. Let's see.
Sell trampolines, mermaids and warships to landlocked South American nation.
With all due respect, these are Broker Tech employees, your employees being run over by your product. Don't you want what's best for your employees?
Sky Larson knows full well what is best for her employees, Lieutenant, and that is why the black cabs will remain operational.
But surely taking the cabs offline wouldn't affect your bottom line?
All we ask is for Albion's cooperation as we resolve the situation internally. Let us worry about our bottom line.
I don't understand. Broker Tech people are getting killed by their own program?
I've gone over all the victims of black cabicide, and they all have two things in common. Very poor reflexes and their employer, Broker Tech.
Let me guess. This rogue cab AI is another one of Sky Larson's victims.
That's right, a former cabbie. Broker Tech partnered with the city to automate their cabs, and now the cabs are getting their revenge.
So we are the ones who must stop this. What do we do?
We still need to find this AI's location. Hack into another cab, and I'll see if it has a readable user history.
Ever have your private lives again? What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and surveillance become one? Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who worked all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.